right, this one's going to be Andrew, Steve, Ryan, Noah, and John. All right, I may need some turn marshals on track. I got Bryant out there. I got Theo out there. Cool, we got a little help here. Thank you. Got Art out here.
Ryan R. Randall. Andrew Newell.
All right, looks like I got everybody checked in now. All right, folks, we're going to go live loop in just a moment here. All right, drivers, going live. Looks like Andrew's on new tires. All right, Andrew going 16.2, John at 16.3. Yeah, Steve across the line, going to 15.6. Noah 16.8. And Ryan at 15.8. Andrew lap 2 going 15.7. All right, 45 seconds in. Right now it's Ryan out front, followed by Andrew, Steve, John, and Noah. It's pretty close out front here. Ryan just 1/10 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 2/10 ahead of Steve. Steve 5/10 ahead of John. John 2 ahead of Noah. We're 1 minute down, 4 minutes left. All right, fast lap so far. Got Steve at 15.6. Careful, back straight, back straight. Oh, that doesn't sound good. That's still going. Body might be rubbing the spur gear a little. All right, 145 down, 3:15 to go. Right now, actually, John cross line, there we go. Right now, it's going to be Steve 19.04, Ryan 19.05, Andrew 19.12, John 17.03, Noah 17.08. Yeah, it's Steve just 7/10 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 2.3 ahead of Andrew. Andrew a little bit of distance up on John, and John 1.6 up on Noah. Yeah, 225 down, 235 to go. Ryan throwing down new fast laps, 15.622. Oh, Steve heard me. He just went at 15.1. Right now, Steve's pace 19.02, Ryan 19.05, Andrew 19.15, John 18.13, Noah 17.08. Got one down up front. Careful up front, guys. That's getting cleared up. We are now 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Got Steve, Andrew, Ryan, John, and Noah, your full running order. Yeah, race leader having a little pop top there, keeping it on all 4 wheels. Well, pretty close amongst second and third right now. Ryan and Andrew just 2 seconds apart. Got minute 30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds remain. No. Got a minute 10 remaining. Yes. We got just over a minute to go, drivers.
1 minute left.
That's Steve, 1905, Ryan, 1806, Andrew, 1808, John, 1810, and Noah, 1605. "40 seconds remaining, drivers. Andrew going 15.5 last time by. Steve going to 15.6. Ryan at 15.8. 25 seconds to go. This is race number 3 on track. Race number 4, be ready to go. "10 seconds remain, drivers. Keep going, drivers. Keep going.
Andrew Newell done. John Milio done. Steve Loom done. Noah Bloom done. All drivers are finished.
And that'll be a race,
Ryan
guys.
R.
Steve
Randall
going
done.
19.05. Ryan 18.01. John 18.09. Andrew 18.10. Noah 16.04. All right, folks. I'm going to need you guys to put your cars down.
The
Come
race
on
is
out and turn
completed.
marshal. Up next, race number 4. Heat 2, a 17.5 buggy. All right, it's going to be Bryant, Martin, Tony, Omar, and David. All right, bar being set, 19.05 by Steve.
Martin White. Grasshopper. Omar Man and Salsa. El Tigre.
All right, looking for a check on one more car, and there it is.
Goompa.
All right, we're doing 17.5 Buggy Wednesday style tonight. A little bit of an abbreviated turnout, but I was kind of anticipating that being Black Friday. My experience with Black Friday races is it's either crazy, 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 or really not crazy. It's either one way or the other typically on Black Friday. All right, everybody's checked in. Got all my marshals out here. We are going live. All right, 15 seconds in. Got Bryant starting us off 14-7. Tony at 15-6. Martin at 15-4. David at 16-5. And Omar at 16-2. 30 seconds in, drivers. All right, Bryant bringing fast lap down to a 14-2. Only car in the 14s at this stage of the race. That may change. We got 55 seconds in. There it is, Martin White at 14-8. 1 minute down.
4 minutes left.
So Bryant currently on a 21:05 for pace. Guy Martin 20:05, Tony 20:11, David 19:07, Omar 19:09. Buck 15 down, 3:45 to go. Race leader driving blue and yellow, second place, running the white and orange flames on a blue background. Got El Tigre holding down the 3 spot. Minute 30 in, 3:30 remains. Currently Bryant 3.9 ahead of Martin. Martin 3.1 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.7 ahead of Dave. Dave 1.5 ahead of Omar. 150 down, 3:10 to go, drivers. We are now 2 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
Bryant currently 5 ahead of Martin. Martin 3.5 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.3 ahead of Dave. Dave 2 up on Omar. Bryant's pace presently 21:06. Martin 20:06. Tony 19 flat. Dave 19:03. And Omar 19:10. Race leader having a little bobble there. Likelihood he'll be hanging on to the lead here. 2:30 down, 2:30 remains. Got Bryant 21:11 currently the pace. He's 4.5 ahead of Martin. Martin 5.5 ahead of Tony. Tony 1 second ahead of Dave. And Dave 2.5 ahead of Omar. Got 2:10 remaining, drivers. This is race number 4 on track.
2 minutes left.
Bryant 21:11, Martin 20:06, Tony 19:01, Dave 19:02, Omar 19:08. Fast laps got Bryant going 14:2. Got Martin 14:8, Tony 15:4, David 15:4, and Omar 15:5. 3:25 down, $1:35 remains. Bryant, Martin, Tony, Dave, and Omar, your full running order. $3:45 down, 1:15 to go. Bryant now 8 seconds up on Marty. Marty almost 8 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.3 ahead of Dave. Dave 3.5 ahead of Omar.
1 minute left.
4 minutes down and 1 minute to go. $50 seconds remain. Closest battle, 3 and 4, Tony and Dave, half a second apart. $35 seconds to go. $25 seconds. This time by Tony and Dave, 1.2 is the gap. 15 seconds. All right, time's about to expire, drivers. Keep going, keep going.
El Tigre done. Grasshopper done. Goomba done. Martin White done.
One more car,
All
and
drivers
that'll be a
are
race.
finished.
Bryant sets
Omar Man
TQ
and Salsa
21:11. Martin 20:07. Tony 19 flat. Dave 19:02. Omar 19:07. All right, folks, moving into race number 5.
The race is
Race number
completed.
5. All right, this one's going to be Martin, King, Theo, and Mark.
King Arroyo. Martin Arroyo.
Careful on the back straight. Careful on the back straight. That is clear.
10 Quartet.
All right, if I can get all my drivers from the previous
Mark
group,
Van Dayen.
I need your help, guys. All right, looking for turn marshals. I may need a little help out here, guys. All right, we are going racing in less than 5. All right, King's first lap here, 16.8. Got Martin, 17.0. Theo, 18.7. Mark at 20. Got 30 seconds down. This is race number 5 on track. Up next, we got 40 plus. All right, King, Martin, Theo, Mark, your 4 running order so far. Got King 1.5 ahead of Martin. Martin half a second ahead of Theo. Theo 2 seconds up on Mark. King going fast lap 16.5. Martin going 16.8. Theo 17.4 and Mark 18.1. A minute 5 into this race. All right, King's pace so far 18.03. Got Martin 18.15. Theo 17.01. And Mark on 16.02. Minute 25 down, 3:35 remaining. Got King 3 seconds ahead of Mark. Mark 0.9 ahead of Theo. And Theo 4 ahead of Mark. Minute 35 down, 3:25 to go. Race leader driving the silver and green car. Theo Lynn now up to the 2. He's driving a highlighter yellow here. We're now 2 minutes down, drivers.
3 minutes left.
So King 18.02, Theo 17.01, Martin 17.11, Mark 16.06. Careful back straight, guys. Go inside. Careful on the back straight. That is clear. Okay, so it's King now out front. Ahead of Martin by 6.7. Got Martin 4 seconds up on Theo. And Theo 3 seconds out of Mark. 2:40 down, 2:20 remains. Fast laps all remain the same.
Two minutes left.
Got just under 2 minutes to go now. King on 18.11, Martin 17.06, Theo 17.16, Mark 16.13. King just that new fast lap, 16.4. Got minute 35 remaining, drivers. King 11 seconds up on Martin. Martin 4 ahead of Theo. Theo 10 ahead of Mark. Got minute 20 to go, drivers.
1
4
minute
minutes
left.
down, 1 minute remaining. King going 15.8 that last pass. New fast lap. Yeah, 45 seconds remaining, drivers. King 18.06, Martin 17.06, Theo 17.12, Mark 16.07. 35 seconds remaining. 40 plus buggy is up next. 20 seconds remaining, drivers. Five seconds to go.
Martin Arroyo done. King Arroyo done. Mark Pandayan done. All drivers are
And
finished.
that will be a race,
Ken
guys.
Quartet done.
Yeah, King going 18.09, Martin 17.06, Theo 17.09, Mark 16.07. All right, folks, I'll need you to set the buggies down. Come on out and marshal. Up next is 40 plus.
The race is completed.
All right, this one's going to be Steve, David, Omar, Noah, Martin, Ryan, John, and Art. 40 plus. Track is yours.
Martin White. Ryan R. Randall. AJ Cardinale. Steve Loom. John Milio.
All right, folks. I may need all my drivers from the last one, and I might need a few helpers. If
Omar
you're in the
Man
pits
and
not doing
Salsa.
anything, could probably use a little help on this race. It's our biggest race of the night here, 40 plus. Should be good. Should be some good action out here too. King, is there somebody in this corner over here? Let's see, we look a little heavy on the left side. I could use one of you guys over on the right. One of you guys. I need one of you guys on the right. Okay. Hey, King, that corner. Oh, okay. Mark's gonna move. Or, yeah, one of you guys has to move. King. I don't need two marshals in one corner. King, could I get you to move, please? All right, folks, we're going to get this party started in just a moment. Yeah, right there. Just stand on the wall. All right, folks, we're going to get this one going. All right, this is 40 plus, off to a start here. 15 seconds down, first lap's being logged. Got Marty going 15.4, David 16.5, Omar 16.2. Art 16-6, Steve 16-0, Ryan 16-1, John 16-1, and Noah 16-9. We're now 30 seconds in. Marty now on lap number 3. 40 seconds in. Right now it's Martin White out front, followed by John, Ryan, David, Art, Steve, Noah, and Omar. All right, folks, we are now 1 minute down.
4 minutes left.
It's Marty out front, 2008, David in 1907, John 1909, Art 1911, Ryan 1805, Omar 1807, Steve 1811, Noah 1817. 3:45 to go, drivers. Martin up 3.6 ahead of John, John 0.9 ahead of Art, Art 0.3 ahead of Dave, Dave 0.1 ahead of Ryan, Ryan 0.6 ahead of Omar, Omar 0.1 ahead of Steve, Steve just 2 ahead of Omar. Minute 30 down, 3:30 to go. Careful at beginning of the straight. And that is clear. 140 in, 3:20 to go. And looks like Ryan might have lost the body shell. Two minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Right now, Marty 6 seconds ahead of Dave. Dave, okay, all good. It's clear. 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. Martin 7.5 ahead of Dave. Dave 0.3 ahead of Art. Art 0.2 ahead of Art. Dave, well, things switching around. It's pretty close here. We got Steve, Dave, Art all within a second. That's second through 4 spots. Then between Art and Ryan, there's about 5 seconds. Careful in the middle, guys. How's our race leader going upside down? He did previously have a 7-second lead, so I anticipate he will still be in the lead. Whoa, lucky bounce there for Marty. Yeah, it's really close out front now. Got just about 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
As they cross the line, it is going to be Steve out front by 0.3 of a second. Now it's going to be Art out front by 1/10 of a second. So right now, Art, Martin, and Steve all on 19:10 for pace. Got Dave 19:12, Ryan 18 flat, Omar 18:01, Noah 18:17, John 17:06. Got a minute 35 remaining here. Martin now up by 0.5 a second. Martin 0.5 a second ahead of Steve. Steve 0.02 ahead of Art. Art 1 second ahead of Dave. Dave 3.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.1 ahead of Omar. Got a minute 15 to go, drivers. Minute 10 remains, 70 seconds to go. All right, 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Martin now 1.8 ahead of Steve. Steve 0.3 ahead of Art. Art 0.2 ahead of Dave. Dave 3 seconds ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.2 ahead of Omar. 45 seconds left. The paces right now, Martin 19:06, Dave 19:09, Steve 19:10, Art 19:10, Ryan 19:13, Omar 19:14, John 18:17, Noah 17:02. 30 seconds to go. Race leader down the back straight. Whoa, back straight, careful, right in the middle, right in the middle. That is clear. 15 seconds left. Time's about to expire. Dave, Steve, and Art all still within about 1 second of each other.
Martin White done. Grasshopper done. AJ Cardinale done. Steve Lung done. Omar Mann and Salsa done. Noah Bloom done. Ryan R. Randall done. All drivers are
And
finished.
that'll be a race. Marty
John
White going
Julio done.
19:03. Bixler going 8:19:08. Cardinale 19:09. Leung at 19:09. Manansala 19:12. Randall 19:12 as well. John 18:14 and Noah 17:08. All right, folks, I'm going to start calling up the next round in about 8 minutes.
The race is completed.
All right, 8 minutes, and I'll start calling up round number 2.
Mark Pandayan. $17.3. $16.5. $19 flat. $23.1. $17.3. $16.7. $17.3. $17.3. El Tigre. Fifteen four. $30.2. $15.8. Andrew Ivanova. 16-3. 18-8. 15-5. 15-6. 16-3. 15-6. 103.5. 16-1. 20.3.
All right, folks, it's about time to start calling up race number 1.
Steve Lund. Chris Handley.
All right, I'm looking for 40 plus to marshal this one. Looking for a few more drivers to join in on the fun. All right, still waiting on a few more drivers.
David Newell.
All right, there's Andrew. I'm looking for TJ. Looking for TJ.
Andrew Newell.
Okay. Well, hopefully we see you in the main event. That'll be a little bit later tonight. Probably about an hour from now. All right, once we get that car back up on its wheels, let's get everyone gathered to the beginning of the straightaway. Everyone to the beginning of the straightaway. And what? Okay, there's Andrew. Okay, let's get Andrew over on the left side of the track, please. Got two Andrews in this one. All right, so we're going to let our rookie group go first. That is going to be Chris, then Andrew. Then we'll let our trucks go. That'll be David, Steve, and Andrew. I'm sorry, I should have been a little more clear. Not yet. But I do appreciate the enthusiasm. Yeah, it's all good. All right, so just keep going, Chris. Just keep going. All right, Andrew. Dave. Steve. And Andrew. All right, I got Chris going 18-4, Andrew 17-5, David 17-8. Oh, careful at the beginning of the straight. That is clear. 35 seconds in. Fastest lap so far, Andrew Ivanova, 17-5, looking alive. Oh, help in the middle. Thank you, sir.
4 minutes left.
All right, 1 down, 4 to go. Right now, we got Steve leading our truck group, 17:08. Dave going 16:15. Andrew 15. Now 16:15. Our rookie group, we got Andrew going 16:06. Chris going 15:11. 120 down, 340 to go. Steve resetting fast lap of truck, 16:6. Careful back straight, back straight. That is clear. Buck 35 down, 325 left. Andrew Ivanova out in front of rookie, 17:10 for pace. Got Chris going 15:14. Meanwhile, in truck, got Steve on 18 lapper, Dave at 16:03, Andrew 16:15. We're just about 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
All right, Steve Leong leading the way in truck, driving the highlighter yellow machine. Running for team highlighter here in truck. Got 225 down, 235 remaining. Andrew Ivanova out there on the clear car, the unpainted one. The Anthony Martinez paint job, if you will. I should say Anthony Martinez lack of a paint job. In case you guys are wondering, Anthony currently going to school to become an engineer. I see him every once in a while still.
2 minutes left.
All right, 3 down, 2 minutes left. Careful on the back straight. That is clear. Minute 45 remains. So Steve 17:02. Oh, back straight once again. Go outside on the back straight. Go wide. Go wide. That is clear. Minute 30 to go, drivers. 90 seconds remain. Got Steve 1704, Dave 1717, Andrew on a 14. And we got the other Andrew Ivanova in our rookie category going 1713, and Chris Handley going 1503. A minute 15 to go, drivers. Just over a minute remains. We're now 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Steve, Dave, your remaining contestants in truck. Andrew and Chris, your remaining contestants in rookie. Careful, second double. 45 seconds left. I'm just curious. You know, we're seeing Andrew coming back out with that short course truck. Does anybody want to help Andrew bring short course back? I know Theo's got one. He always likes racing short course. The De Leons, when they make it, usually come equipped with short courses. Could we see a short course rebirth? All right. We're seeing some new classes and old classes coming back.
Chris Handley done. David Newell done. Steve Loom done.
All right, one more car. And I couldn't hold it that long.
All drivers are finished.
All right, folks. Andrew Ivanova
Andrew
going
Ivanova
1722. Chris Handley going 1502. Over on the truck side of things, got Steve 17 flat, Dave 16 flat, Andrew getting 9 laps in. All right, folks, we're moving into race number 2. That is 21.5
The race
buggy.
is completed.
All right, so Theo has won the race to the track.
10 car 10.
This is the first car checked in. All right, may need some turn marshals. Need all my truckers and rookie drivers.
Ryan R. Randall. Goompa.
All right, this is 21.5 buggy in warm-up. If I can get all my drivers from that last group out here to turn marshal, please. All right, looking for Tony. Tony.
AJ Cardinale.
Yeah, I don't see Tony anywhere. Okay. Unfortunately. Starting lineup is going to be Bryant, Art. Hurry up, Tony. Yep. Hey, Tony, can you... All right. Got all 5 up here. Kneel up, Tony. All right, so once we get this
LT
show
Gray.
going, it's going to be Bryant, Art, Ryan, Tony, and Theo, your starting order. All right, we're going with Bryant on the tone. Come on, Tone. There we go. Art, Ryan, Tony, and Theo. All right, got Brian starting us off at 15-7, Tony 16-0, Ryan 16-6, Art 17-0, Theo 19-3. Brian lap 2 going to be a 15-2. That's the blue and yellow car. Well, I should specify the brighter blue and yellow car. All right, 1 minute
left.
down, 4 minutes remain. Right now, Bryant on a 20:06. Got Ryan 19:09, Art 19:12, Tony 18:02. Got a minute 15 down, 3:45 left. So Bryant's fast lap of 15:0. We got Tony 16:0, Art 15:999, and Ryan a 16:0 as well. Just as I say that, Tony Wilson going 15:5. Got a minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. All right, 2 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
Got Brian 20:06, Tony 19:10, Art 19:15, Ryan 19:15, Theo almost on a 17. Yeah, 2:10 down, 2:50 to go. Battle is on for the 2 spot. Art now 0.094 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.1 ahead of Ryan. 2:25 in, 2:35 remains. All right, Brian now 20:07, Tony 19:11, Art 19:13, Ryan 18:01, Theo almost on a 17. Got 3 minutes down, drivers.
2 minutes left.
All right, Tony improves his best time to a 15:4. Oh. Minute 45 remaining here. All right, Brian 20:09, Tony 19:08, Art 19:15, Ryan 18:01. A minute 25 to go, drivers. Brian 9 seconds ahead of Tony. Tony 4 seconds ahead of Art 1.6 ahead of Ryan.
One minute left.
You heard the man. 1 minute to go. Bryant 20:09, Tony 19:08, Art 19:14, Ryan 18 flat, Theo 16:02. 45 seconds remain. All right, 25 seconds remain. Closest battle here going to be Art and Ryan, 2.5 seconds apart. Brian 2009, Tony 1908, Art 1914, Ryan 18 flat, Theo 16 flat. 10 seconds remain, drivers.
Ryan R. Randall done. Goompa done. AJ Cardinale done. LT Gray done.
All right, one more car. And
all
that'll be a
drivers are
race.
finished. 10 quartet done.
All right, it's going to be Brian going 2008. Tony in 1907. Art in 1912. Ryan 1802. Theo 1718.
The race is completed.
All right, folks, it is now time for 17.5 buggy, heat number 1, race number 3.
John Milio.
All right, this is going to be Steve, Ryan, John, Andrew, and Noah.
Steve Lou. Ryan R. Randall. Noah Bloom. Andrew Newell.
All right, everybody's checked in. All right, I got Brian, I got Art, I got Tony, I got Theo. All right, folks, let's get all cars to the beginning of the straightaway. Starting lineup for round 2 here will be Steve 1, Ryan 2, John 3, Andrew 4, Noah 5. All right, folks, we're going racing. Steve on the tone. Ryan. John. Andrew. And Noah. All right, we got Steve going 15-7, Ryan a 16-1, John a 16-4, Andrew a 16-3, and Noah a 17-4. 30 seconds down, drivers. All right, Andrew Knoll, lap 2, going 15-5. I'll put him on top of the leaderboard. 15-4 this time around for Andrew. Getting faster.
4 minutes left.
So Andrew's pace with a minute in. 2015. Got Steve 1902, Ryan 1903, John 1815, Noah 1705. Got a minute 15 down, drivers. 3:45 to go. Got Noel half a second up on now Randall. Randall half second up on Leong. Leong 5.4 up on Melio. Melio 2.3 ahead of Blum. Minute 35 down, 3:25 to go. So Andrew 2015 in the works. Steve 1906, John 1802, Ryan 1808, Noah 1701. Got 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
Andrew going 15-3, Steve going 15-5. All right, so Noel currently 2.8 ahead of Steve. Steve 4.5 ahead of John. John 0.6 ahead of Ryan. And Ryan 5.8 ahead of Noah. Got Steve new fast lap for himself, 15-2. In fact, that's fastest lap of the whole race. 2:35 down. This is race number 3 on track. At 2:15 to go. Andrew currently on 2014, Steve a 1903, John a 1916, Ryan 1806, Noah 1815. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
All right, 1:45 remains, drivers. Steve, Andrew, John, Ryan, and Noah, your running order. Got Steve now to the top, 4/10 ahead of Andrew. Andrew 6.5 ahead of John. John 3.3 ahead of Ryan, and Ryan 7.8 ahead of Noah. 1:30 to go. 90 seconds remain. Steve and Andrew now 0.018 the margin. 1:10 remains, 70 seconds to go. And it's Andrew back to the front. Got 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
Andrew, 1902. Steve, 1903. John, 1915. Ryan, 1803. Noah, 1817. 50 seconds to go. All right, next race up, race number 4. That'll be 17.5 Buggy Heat 2. All right, this time around, Noel, 1.4 ahead of Steve. Steve, 9 ahead of John. John, 5.7 ahead of Ryan. And Ryan, 10 ahead of Noah. 25 seconds to go. 15 seconds remains. All right, 5 seconds to go.
Steve Loong done. Ryan R.
Oh,
Randall
back
done.
straight, back straight. Oh, man, that was going to be costly for Andrew.
Noah Bloom done. Andrew Newell done. All drivers are finished.
So it's going to be Steve taking
John
that one.
Willio done.
1904, Andrew 1910, John 1914, Ryan 1804, Noah 1704.
The race is completed.
All right, up next is race number 4. I'm going to need race number 3. Set your buggies down. Please come on out and turn marshal. This next
Grasshopper.
one's going to be Bryant, Martin, Tony, Dave, and Omar.
Martin White. Omar Man and Salsa.
All right, looking for 2 more. It's not the 2 more.
Goompa.
All right, got most of my marshals out here. Looking for Steve, Andrew, John, Ryan, and Noah. I'm gonna need your help, guys. All right. So our starting order when we get going will be Bryant, Martin, Tony, David, and Omar.
El Tigre.
All right, folks, we're going to go with Bryant on the tone. Martin, Tony, Dave, and Omar. All right, Bryant, wow, 14-0 on the opening lap. Now, for a second, I was wondering, is that the mod car? And then I saw it go down the straight. No, it's not. Bryant's just carrying a lot of corner speed here. 14-1 that time by. We're 50 seconds down. Oh, a little trouble for your leader. Currently, Bryant 3.9 ahead of Martin. Martin 1.5 ahead of Omar. Omar 0.2 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.7 ahead of Dave. And right now, as we stand, paces Bryant on 21-14. Oh, Bryant on the wrong side of the track. Minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. We'll see at the line here, but I think Marty probably going to take over the lead. So Marty up by 0.3. 20:08, got Bryant 20:09, Tony 19:06, Omar 19:06, Dave 19:06. Minute 35 in, 3:25 to go. This time by, Marty only up by 1/10 of a second. We're a minute 50 down. And Bryant back to the lead. 20:06 in the works. We're 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
Oh, as Bryant crosses again, pace now 20:03. Got Marty 20:08, Tony 19:04, Dave also 19:04, Omar 19:07. 2:45 remains. All right, 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Bryant 20:01 now the pace. Marty 20:08, Dave 19:02, Tony 19:02, Omar 19:06. 2:20 remaining. Got Bryant 3.3 ahead of Marty. Marty 4.9 ahead of Dave. Dave 0.2 ahead of Tony. Tony 2.1 ahead of Omar. All right, folks, 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
Bryant now 21 lap pace in the works. Yeah, good teamwork there. A minute 45 remaining. All right, a minute 30 remains. 90 seconds to go. Bryant 20 flat. Yeah, Marty 20:08, Dave 19:02, Tony 19:02, Omar 1906. Tony now 1909. Minute 15 remains, drivers. 75 seconds left. Bryant now back in the 21 lap territory. 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Bryant 21:13, Marty 20:09, Dave 19:02, Tony 19:08, Omar 19:10. 50 seconds remaining. This is race number 4 on track. Race 5, be ready to go. "35 seconds remain. "20 seconds to go. Closest battle I hear going to be Tony and Omar, 4 and 5. They're 2.9 apart. 10 seconds remain. Keep on going, drivers. Keep going.
Grasshopper done. LT Gray done. Martin White done. Goomba done. All drivers are
And that
finished.
will be a race. Bryant,
Omar Man and
21:12.
Salsa
Marty,
done.
20:10. David, 19:02. Tony, 19:05. Omar, 19:09. All right, folks. I need you guys
The
to
race
come on
is
out and
completed.
marshal this next one, please. This is going to be race number 5. That'll be King Martin, Theo, and Mark. Who? Oh, Mark left? Oh. Well, just you three then. Probably need a few volunteers to marshal the next one. That's why I don't do that. With my luck, that would happen every time.
Car
Yeah.
10.
Martin did exactly what I would have done. There's that nice little opening.
Martin Arroyo. King Arroyo.
You're not supposed to hear that. All right, folks, let's line them up. Starting order will be King, Martin, and Theo. All right, folks, we're going with King on the tone. Martin and Theo. Well, hey, be nice to him. All right, so fastest opening lap going to be Martin Arroyo, 18 flat, backing it up at 17.9. Oh. King going 16.8, then going into the pipe. You got 50 seconds down, drivers. All right, now we're a minute in.
4 minutes left.
Got Martin going 17.6. King is 16.8. Theo is 16.9. All right, folks, got Martin 16 flat. We got King a 1606, Theo a 1615. Minute 40 down, 3:20 to go. Right now it's King on a 17:15. You got Theo a 16:09. Martin also 16:09. And trouble for King in the middle. 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
So we'll see how this shakes out as everybody crosses the line one more time. Right now looking like a fairly close race. Right now we got King 1.9 ahead of Theo. Theo 1.5 ahead of Martin. .230 down, 2:30 to go. I think somebody gave Theo a Red Bull because right now he's got wings. 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. A good battle here. Martin and Theo duking it out, less than a second apart. And King about,
2 minutes left.
a little trouble for Theo there. Still on a good run though. Minute 50 remaining. All right, we got King 17:04, Martin 17:18, Theo 16:06. Wah, wah, wah. Got a minute 30 to go, drivers. All right, we'll see how things look as everybody crosses the line here. Got minute 10 remaining, 70 seconds to go. Right now it's King 5.4 ahead of Martin, Martin 2.6 ahead of Theo. Still a good battle for the 2 spot here. Martin and Theo have been
1
fairly
minute
close
left.
all race long. 50 seconds remain, drivers. And careful with that cinnamon roll double. 45 seconds left. Got all 3 drivers now on 17 lap paces. 35 seconds left. This time by Theo, 1 second ahead of Martin. .25 seconds remain. Oh, Theo having a look. 15 seconds to go. Keep going, drivers, keep going.
King Arroyo done. Martin Arroyo done.
All right, one more car making his way to the finish here. And that'll be
All
a race,
drivers are
guys.
finished.
Got King going
10 car, 10
17:02,
done.
Theo 17:14, and Martin 16:02. Wow,
The race is completed.
I think Theo, biggest improver on that one. Impressive. All right, guys, we're going into 40 plus.
AJ Cardinale. Martin White.
All right, I might need a little help marshaling this one. Basically, anyone who's not in 40
Omar
plus, I'm
Mann
probably
and
going to need
Salsa.
your help on this one.
John Milio. Grasshopper. Steve Luke.
All right, this is 40 plus buggy. Martin, David Art, Steve, Omar, Ryan, John, and Noah. Probably the majority of the building's occupancy
Ryan R. Randall.
on the driver's stand at the moment. So yeah, if there's anybody out there not running 40 plus, I could probably use your help on this one. Maybe if I can get the Andrews to help out, I could definitely use a little bit of help. Okay, well, if I got one in that corner, King over there, all right, I think we're good. All right, folks, let's line them up. Get everybody to the beginning of the straightaway. Starting order will be Martin on the tone, David 2, Art 3, Steve 4, Omar 5, Ryan 6, and John 7. All right, folks, we're going with Martin on the tone. Dave, Art, Steve, Omar, Ryan, and John. All right, Martin starts off a 15-4, Dave a 16-2, Omar 15-9, Steve 16-3, Art 16-5, John 16-5, Ryan 16-8. Careful, turn one. Got 45 seconds down. Right now it's Martin, Omar, Art, Steve, Dave, John, and Ryan. 15-4 that time by for Marty. 15-5 for Steve.
4 minutes left.
One down, 4 to go. Right now Marty on a 20:08 for pace. Got Omar 19:02, Steve 19:05, Art 19:09. Trouble for your race leader. Careful, cinnamon roll double. Yeah, minute 15 down, 3:45 left. I think it's going to change up a bit here when everyone crosses the line. So right now it's going to be Steve out front, 19:07. Omar 19:13, Art 19:13, Ryan 18 flat, John 18:06, Marty 18:13, Dave 18:17. Minute 45 in, 3:15 to go. Got 2 minutes down.
3 minutes left.
Steve 2 seconds ahead of Omar. Omar 2.6 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 1.3 ahead of Marty. Marty half a second up on John and Art. Art 1.8 ahead of Dave. Got 2:15 down, 2:45 remaining. So TQ in this category in 19:03. Right now Steve out at 19:05, Omar 19:09, Marty 18 flat, Ryan 18 flat, John 18:02, Dave 18:07, Art 18:09. Got 2:25 to go, drivers. Go ahead. 2:15 remains. Fast lap right now. Martin going 15:1. Got Steve a 15:4. Ryan a 15:6. Dave a 15:6. 3 down. 2 minutes to go. And Steve that time around 15:4. He's currently 2.9 ahead of Omar. Omar 1.8 ahead of Ryan. Careful in the middle, guys. Cinnamon roll. Careful in the cinnamon roll. Got a minute 40 to go, drivers. So Steve, 1906, Omar, 1911, Ryan, 1914, Martin, 1915, John, 18 flat, Dave, 1808, Art, 1811. Minute 25 remains. And careful, cinnamon roll double, guys. That was our race leader on his lid for a moment. Let's see how that changes things. A minute 15 to go. And Steve does remain your leader, but by only 0.8 of a second. 4 minutes down,
left.
1 minute to go. Got Steve 0.8 up on Marty. Marty 0.4 up on Ryan. Ryan 1.4 ahead of Omar. Omar 1.2 ahead of John. John 4 ahead of Dave. Dave 3 ahead of Art. 45 seconds remain now. Steve 1911, Martin 1911, Ryan 1913, Omar 1914. John 18 flat, David 1804, Art 1808. 30 seconds remain. Be careful in the cinnamon roll, guys, cinnamon roll. 10 seconds to go. All right, time has expired, but keep on going, drivers. Keep going.
Grasshopper done. Martin White done. AJ Cardinale done. Steve Lung done. John Milio done. Ryan R. Randall done.
All right, that'll be a
All
race, guys.
drivers are
Martin
finished.
White recovering to take that
Omar
one in
Man
the
and
end.
Salsa done.
Going 1908, got Steve 1908.8, Ryan 1914, Omar 1916, John 1804, David 1805, and Art 1807. All right, that will conclude qualifying for the night.
The race is completed.
All right, folks, I will get right back to you in a few minutes with our main event lineup.
Andrew Ivanova. Andrew Newell. Andrew Ivanova. Andrew Ivanova. TJ Cordero.
All right, folks. So, got the mains lined up the best I could here. So I think I got sorted. So basically, everyone who is 18
Andrew
laps or
Wool.
better in qualifying is going to be in the expert category, and then everybody else will be running intermediate for our main events. So our first race up is going to be the party category, our trucks and rookies all together. I'll be Andrew, Chris, TJ, David, Steve, and Andrew. We'll get you guys up. Let's get you guys racing by 9 o'clock. I mean, if you guys are ready earlier, that's fine too. So our party group will be race 1. Race 2 is going to be our intermediate group for the night. That'll be King, Noah, Martin, and Theo. Race 3 will be our expert group for the night, which will be Bryant, Martin, Tony, David, Steve, Omar, Andrew, John, and Ryan. 21.5 expert will be race number 4, Bryant, Tony, Art, Ryan, and Theo. And race 5 will be 40 plus. I need marshals. Like, I already don't have enough corner marshals. Yeah, it's going to be a little interesting coming around to 40 plus with the marshaling. So maybe I'll have a couple of my expert guys marshal 40 plus instead. That'd be awesome. If possible.
Chris Handley.
Let's see, I got Chris and I got TJ out here. How's the rest of race 1 looking? You guys ready? Looks like Chris and TJ are ready. All right, well, Chris and TJ are ready. We're looking for the rest of our group for race number 1.
Steve Lung.
Hey, Andrew put some paint on that car. Yes. All right, if I can get my 40-plus marshals out here. Hey guys, I'm gonna need a little help marshaling. 40-plus, I need your help. Yep. Just do me a favor, John. Help me marshal 40-plus later.
David Newell.
Cool, thank you. Oh, shoot, you are. That's right. Never mind. I'll find someone else. I think you're already supposed to marshal it. All right, I got 1 out of 2 Knowles. Okay. Okay, so Emilio's going to substitute. All right.
John Milio.
All right, let's line them up on the back straight, folks. So our truck order going to be Dave, Steve, and John. Dave, Steve, and John, your truck class. 1, 2, and 3. Dave 1, Steve 2, John 3. And then it's going to be Andrew on the 4, Chris on the 5, and TJ on the 6. All right, folks, we got some marshals. We got ourselves a grid. Perfect, thank you. All right, we're going racing, drivers. Best of luck. We'll be racing in less than 5. Here we go. And our truck's starting to pull away there. So we got Dave leading him down to complete the first lap. Steve right on the tailgate. John right there as well. 3 truck pack out front. And our rookie group. Let's see, you got Chris leading them. Oh, trouble for Steve. Yeah, 45 seconds in. Living on the edge there. Yeah, just about 1 minute down.
4 minutes left.
Oh, a little slicing and dicing. Got John Milio out to the top spot. Dave taking it back. Whoa. That's some close action here in Stadium Truck. Meanwhile, oh, a little collision there. Need a little help. Thank you. All right, so Chris Handley leading the rookie group, followed by Andrew and TJ. Got minute 35 down, 3:25 to go. Minute 45 in, 3:15 remains. Careful in turn 1, guys, careful turn 1. David Noel
left.
going rogue. Yeah, 2 minutes down. And it's going to be Steve Leung out front, going 16.5 last time by. Oh, no, it looks like John Milio out front. Leaderboard a little misleading, everyone. Oh, careful back straight. That is clear. Oh, we got 2 down up in the middle. All right, that's getting cleared up. 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. All right, folks, we got 3 minutes down.
2 minutes left.
All right, Steve leading the truck group. Actually, John leading the truck group. Some reason he's not being scored with the other trucks. But he's leading the truck group. Steve in the 2 spot in truck. Dave holding down the 3. Oh, careful on the back straight, guys. All clear. And the leader in our rookie category right now, Andrew Ivanova, taking it over. Got minute 25 to go. Minute 20 remains. So John, Steve, and David, your trucks. Andrew, Chris, and TJ, the buggies. Got just over a minute to go, drivers. We are now 4 minutes in.
1 minute left.
50 seconds to go. Emilio continuing to lead truck. $40 remaining. $30 to go, drivers. Emilio starting to stretch out the lead. 20 seconds remain. Meanwhile, our rookie category being led by Andrew, followed by Chris and TJ. 10 seconds to go. Time's about to expire.
Chris Handley done. Steve Loom done.
Go.
TJ Cordero done. John Milio done. David Newell done.
And that will
Andrew
be a
Ivanova
race.
done.
So we got 2 podiums for that one. Our truck podium will be John, Steve, and Dave. Rookie podium will be Andrew, Chris, and TJ. All right, folks. Up next is going to be our
The
intermediate
race
group.
is completed.
All right, so it's going to be one of those podium for everybody situations, so give these guys a moment.
King Arroyo. Ten Cartet.
All right, so when you're done with your podium picture, I will need you to set your truck or buggy down and come on out to turn marshal, please.
Martin Arroyo.
Gotta say, watching Theo do laps, I think he leveled up.
Noah Bloom.
All right. These guys look like they're ready to go. I'm going to need some turn marshals, please. All my truck drivers and all my rookie drivers. I'm going to need your help. Only you can flip over buggies. All right, starting lineup here. We're going to put King on the 1, Noah 2, Martin 3, and Theo 4. All right, folks, good luck. We're going racing in less than 5. All right, we're off and away. Good start, drivers. 15 seconds in. Yeah, King starting us off at 17-3. Good bounce there for Martin. He's up to the 2 spot. But he's got Noah and Theo to contend with here. 30 seconds in. All right, King going 16-4 last pass. Theo up to the 2. Can he do the do? 50 seconds in. So King 5 seconds ahead of Theo. Theo 7/10 ahead of Martin. Martin 2 seconds ahead of Noah. We're 1 minute down. 4 minutes left, drivers. A little trouble for King. That's going to allow Theo to inch closer here. Oh, King going 15-6 on the previous lap. Get some good lap times here, but we're still looking for the consistency on those good laps. 1:25 in, 3:35 to go. Right now, King just 1.4 ahead of Theo. Got Theo 3 seconds ahead of Noah, and Noah 1 second ahead of Martin. All right, down the back straight our leaders go. Theo going 16-8, and Theo up to the top spot. Oh, take it easy. Theo up on his lid for a moment. That allows King by, but not much of a gap between these two. 2 minutes in, 3 minutes left. King ahead of Theo by just half a second. Oh, okay. All right, 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Down the back straight they go. King is 16.5 this time around. He's 1.8 ahead of Theo. Theo 1.6 ahead of Martin. And Martin 4.2 ahead of Noah. 2:30 down, drivers. 2:30 to go. Last time by, Martin doing his best lap, 17.0. And Martin 16.9 that time around. So we got a close battle amongst our top 3 cars. King just a corner ahead of our second place battle. Oh, Theo catching an edge there. 3 down, left. 2 minutes left. Got 1:50 to go, drivers. There's still time to make it happen. 1:45 remaining. Oh, back straight, back straight. Careful on the back straight, guys. 1:30 to go. Oh, Theo. Oh, Noah getting in the back of him there. So we got a battle for the 3 spot. Take it easy. Keep it smooth. Keep it smooth. Got 1:10 to go, drivers.
One minute left.
You heard the man, 1 minute to go. Right now, King up by 5 seconds. Martin, 6.9 ahead of Noah. and Noah, 5 ahead of Theo. 45 seconds remain. "35 seconds remaining. Wow, King going 15-4 that time around. Martin going 16-5. 10 seconds remain, drivers. And time has expired. When you cross the line, you will be done.
10 Quartet done. Martin Arroyo done. King Arroyo done. All drivers
And that will be a race, drivers.
Noah Bloom
It's going to
done.
be King, Martin, Noah, and Theo, your finishing order. All right, next up is going to be our 17-5 Expert A main event.
The race is completed.
All right, podium for that one going to be King, Martin, and Noah. Up next is going to be our 17-5 Expert class. May need all the help I can get marshaling this one.
Grasshopper.
Hey,
Martin
Martin,
White.
you want your podium picture?
Andrew Newell.
All right, I'm going to need all the help
Omar
I
Man
can
and
get
Salsa.
for this race. If you're not doing anything in the pits, I definitely need a little help on this one and a little help for 40 plus as
Steve
well later on.
Gumpa. Ryan R. Randall. L.T. Gray. John Milio.
Hey, Noah, can I get you in the middle? All right, lineup for this one's going to be Bryant on the 1, Martin 2, Tony 3, Dave 4, Steve 5, Omar 6, Andrew 7, John 8, and Ryan 9. Only Bryant and Martin. All right, folks, let's see. Everybody's lined up. Drivers, best of luck. We are going racing in less than 5. Here we go. All right, Mirafuente leading the field through the chicane, around the bend, up the wall ride, down the straightaway. This time by Bryant, 1.3 ahead of Marty. Oh, Marty really sideways over that double, bringing it back. Oh, trouble there at the wall ride for Goompa. But he's able to recover, hold on to that one spot. Go. Careful, cinnamon roll double, guys. That is clear. Wow, Brian going 14-5 that time by. 1.7 ahead of Marty. Marty 0.8 ahead of Tony. Tony 0.9 ahead of Steve. Steve 1.4 ahead of Dave. Dave half a second ahead of Andrew. Go.
4 minutes left.
105 down, 3:55 remaining. And we got Brian starting to distance himself from the rest of the pack. Marty trying to distance himself from Tony here. Let's see, Brian 2.9 up on Marty. Marty 2 ahead of Tony. Careful back straight, guys. Go inside, go inside. Go inside. That is clear. 130 down, 330 left. Careful in turn 1, guys. First turn. Careful in the first turn. Now 140 down, 320 to go. Bryant 14-4 for a fast lap. Got Bryant 5 seconds ahead of Marty. Marty 2.5 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.7 ahead of Dave. Dave 0.6 ahead of Steve. Steve 6 seconds ahead of Ryan. Ryan 1.5 ahead of Omar. Careful up front, guys. Careful up front. That is clear. 250 remains, drivers. Bryant now 6 seconds out. He's driving the blue and yellow. Marty, the blue with the orange and white flames. Tony driving a blue, yellow, and white car as well. Now 230 down, 230 to go. Careful at the wall ride, guys. All right, 235 in, 225 remains. O'Brien now 2.8 ahead of Martin. Martin 3.5 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.5 ahead of Steve. Steve 5.1 ahead of David. David 3 up on Andrew. Andrew 0.8 ahead of Omar. Omar 1.3 ahead of Brian. Yeah, 2 minutes left, drivers. Brian, Martin, Tony, Steve, and Dave, your top 5, followed by Andrew, Omar, Ryan, John. A minute 45 remains, drivers. Closest battles right now, we got Tony and Steve 1.9 apart, battling for the 3 and 4 spots. Got Andrew 1.9 ahead of Omar, and Omar half a second ahead of Ryan. That's 6, 7, and 8. A minute 25 remains, drivers. Minute 15 to go. 75 seconds left. Bryant going another 14-4 that last time by. All right, drivers, we're 4 minutes down.
1 minute left.
Bryant, Martin, Tony, Steve, Dave, your top 5. 50 seconds to go. And closest battle right now, Tony versus Steve. They are 1.7 apart. $35 seconds remain. $25 seconds left, drivers. Whoa. 15 seconds to go. Five seconds remain.
Goomba done. LT Gray done. Omar Man and Salsa done. Steve Lung done. Ryan R. Randall done. Andrew Newell done.
And that will be a race.
Martin White done.
Gonna be Bryant taking the
All
W
drivers are
here.
finished.
Got Martin in the 2.
Grasshopper
Tony taking the final podium spot, followed by Steve, David, Omar, Ryan, Andrew, John.
The race is completed.
All right, folks. Up next is 21-5 buggy. This one's gonna be Bryant, Tony, Art, Ryan, and Theo.
Ryan R. Randall. AJ Cardinale. Goompa. LT
All
Gray.
right, folks, I am going to need some turn marshals for this one. This is 21-5. Bryant, Tony, Art, Ryan, and Theo. All right, so for this main event, we're going to make Bryant drive with a blindfold on. Hey, Bryant, you able to do that? Controller behind the back? You think you can win that way? He tried. Make him drive with one eye. That'd be awesome.
10 Cartet.
That should be a rule. If you TQ by a lap, you have to wear an eye patch or something. All right, folks, our lineup. It's going to be Bryant on the 1, Tony 2, Art 3, and Ryan 4, and Theo 5. All right, grid is set, drivers ready. We're going racing, less than 5. All right, we're 15 seconds in. Got Bryant across the line first. 1.3 ahead of Tony. Tony, 0.3 ahead of Art. Art, same distance ahead of Ryan. 25 seconds in. All right, Bryant's first official lap here, 15.2. Tony is 16.1. Art 16.8. Ryan 16.9. Got 40 seconds down. All right, we're 50 seconds in. So Bryant currently 2.7 ahead of Tony. Tony 1.3 ahead of Art. Art 1.5 ahead of Ryan.
4 minutes left.
Got 1 minute down, 4 minutes remaining. Got a minute 15 down, 3:45 left. Fast lap still 15.2 out of Bryant. In fact, Bryant the only car in the 15s at the moment. Until Art crossed the line with a 15.8. Got a minute 30 down, 3:30 left. All right, Bryant, Tony, Art, Ryan, Theo, your full running order. All right, Tony going 15.5, Art going 15.6. Meanwhile, Bryant, 4.5 seconds up the road. Minute 50 down. We're now 2 minutes in.
3 minutes left.
All right, Bryant going 15.2 that last pass down the let's see, where is he? He's up front, making his way up into that chicane, around the bend, up the wall ride, and down the straightaway. All right, Bryant 5.6 ahead of Tony. Tony 2.9 ahead of Art. Art 3.6 ahead of Ryan. And we got Theo leading the sportsman category. 2:30 down, 2:30 left. Brian going 15-1 that time around. $2.15 remains. All right, folks, we're now 3 minutes in.
2 minutes left.
Bryant now 9 seconds ahead of Tony. Tony 2.2 ahead of Art. Art 6 ahead of Ryan. 1:50 remains. Yeah, one more race after this. That'll be our 40+ A main event. Minute 35 remaining in this race. All right, 1:25 remaining here. Bryant 10.9 ahead of Tony. Tony 2.6 ahead of Art. Art 10.4 ahead of Ryan. Got 1:10 to go, drivers. This is 21.5 Buggy on track. Race number 4.
1 minute left.
You heard the man, 1 minute left. $50 seconds remaining. Oh, careful on the back straight. That's clearing up. 35 seconds remaining. $20 seconds to go. Closest battle here, Tony and Art, 2 seconds apart. 15 seconds left. Five seconds to go.
Quartet done. Ryan R. Randall done. LT Gray done. AJ Cardinale done.
All right, folks, that will
All
be a
drivers are
race.
finished.
Podium for this one going to be
Done.
Bryant, Tony, and Art.
The race is completed.
All right, up next will be our 40+ A main. And I'm going to need all the help I can get marshaling this one. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to need a little help marshaling this one. If I get maybe the Andrews, anyone else out there who is not doing anything. Okay, fair enough. All right, this is our final race of the night, our 40+ A main event.
Steve Lung. Omar Man and Salsa. John Milio. Martin White. Grasshopper. AJ Cardinale. Noah Bloom. Ryan R. Randall.
All right, got everybody checked in. All right, folks, let's line them up. It's going to be Marty on the 1, Dave on the 2, Steve 3, Art 4, Omar 5, Ryan 6, John 7, Noah 8. All right, grid is set. Drivers ready. We'll be racing less than 5. Here we go. All right, we got Art with a great start up to the 2. 15 seconds in. All right, now it's Marty out front, followed by Art, Steve in the 3, then Omar and John, followed by Dave, Ryan, and Noah. 35 seconds in, 4:25 remain. Martin White out to a 1.5 second lead. Got Art just ahead of Steve. Those guys got about 1.3 back to the next pack. 55 seconds down. 1 minute in.
4 minutes left.
Martin down the back straight. This time by 15.5. He's 2.3 ahead of Art. Art 1.8 ahead of Steve. Steve 1.6 ahead of John. John 0.5 ahead of Dave. Dave 1 second ahead of Omar. Omar up and over. Holy heck. Let's see, where... okay, that's about right. That's good. $130 down, drivers. 3:30 to go. Oh, a little help up front. I'm already going 15-1 that last time by. We're a minute 45 down, 3:15 to go. Careful in the middle, guys. Cinnamon roll. Marty, another 15-1 that time around.
3
He's
minutes
5
left.
seconds up on Art. Art half a second ahead of Steve. That's Steve about 3 seconds up on John. John 5 ahead of Dave. Dave 2.5 ahead of Ryan. Ryan 0.2 ahead of Omar. Now that's the other way around. All right, careful in the cinnamon roll, guys. 2:20 down, 2:40 to go. Careful at the wall ride. Wall ride, wall ride. That is getting cleared up. 2:25 remaining. Wall ride again, guys. Careful. 2:40 in, 2:20 left. Right now it's Martin 10 ahead of Steve. Steve 1.1 ahead of John. John 0.1 ahead of Art. And a little trouble here. A little commotion going on in the middle. Got 3 minutes
2
down.
minutes left.
2 minutes to go. And right now it is going to be Martin, Art, Steve, John, Dave, Omar, Ryan, Noah, your full running order. So Martin 12 ahead of Art, Art 1.3 ahead of Steve, Steve 3 ahead of John, John 6 ahead of Dave, Dave 0.3 ahead of Ryan, Ryan 0.3 ahead of Omar. Yeah, minute 30 to go, racers. Race leader down the back straight. Minute 20 to go, that time by. Martin going 15-0. Minute 15 remaining. All right, a minute 5 remains.
1 minute left.
Martin, Art, Steve, your top 3, followed by John, David, Ryan, Omar, and Noah. This is battle right now. It's going to be Dave, Ryan, Omar, 5, 6, and 7. 45 seconds left. Art just went his best lap, 15-6. Dave going 15-7. Omar 15-4 that time by. 30 seconds remain, drivers. 20 seconds to go. Looks like Steve has caught Art. That's going to be a battle to the finish here. 10 seconds left. Steve having a look. Art making that car super wide. 5 seconds. Guys might get one more lap. They do.
Noah Bloom done.
Nope.
John Milio done. Grasshopper done. Ryan R. Randall done. Omar Mann and Salsa done. Martin White done. AJ Cardinale done.
All right, that'll be a race,
All
guys.
drivers are finished.
It's going to be Martin taking
Steve
that
Bloom
one
done.
by a lap. Art taking the 2 spot, and Steve will round out the podium. Rest of the order will be John, David, Ryan, Omar, and Noah.
The race
All
is
right, folks,
completed.
thank you all for coming out to the Black Friday edition of Friday Night Racing. I believe we're going to start a new series next week, if I'm not mistaken. That's the year-end series. All right, thank you all for coming out. Hope to see you all again soon. Good night.